and it is a super awesome show because this is the first show of our Black Friday week. Ooh. I don't know why it's spooky, but it is somehow. But it's really actually very exciting because several amazing things are happening during Black Friday week. One is that it takes over our entire website. So it's a week of product deals just for the holidays. You'll see them across all of our social media, all of our emails. So sign up for the newsletter because there's exclusive deals, exclusive giveaways, all kinds of stuff. And a very special treat this year is we have a Facebook group that we've talked about quite a lot on this show, but we are doing a special event just for the people in the group, and that is called Geeksgiving. So if you go to side.show/geeksgiving, you can go hang out in that group. They're doing giveaways, reward points, exclusive discounts and deals just for that group. And I just got wind of the fact that they hit 10K members. So yay, that's amazing. Woo! Yay, Geeksgiving. So in honor of the 10K members, they are giving away a $500 gift card in the group, but it's exclusive to the group. So you have to go there. Yeah, you have to go and like request to join the group. We'll let you in. We love you all. So be sure to go over there, request to enter or request to join the group, and then 10K, guys. That's awesome. That's so cool. So wow, so many things happening. And at the end of the show today, we will have our own announcements of some very amazing deals that are happening for Black Friday. So we'll do kind of like a look at one of the pieces, and also I'll give a shout out to some of the amazing deals that are happening during Black Friday because there's so many. It's awesome. We go all out for Black Friday. It's pretty cool. It takes over our entire website. Did I say that? I think I said that. Anyway, so besides that, we will be also showing you the Deadpool X-Force life-size bust. We have a special segment featuring the DC animated figures statues that has Susan Eisenberg and George Newbern came in, did exclusive interviews with us. They were so cool. Oh my gosh, I just want to hang out with them forever. I wish they were still here. I miss them. Anyway, but yeah, we're going to be showing you that because that we were able to record on a different day. We have we're taking a little trip to Hogwarts to show you some Harry Potter books from our friends over at Insight Editions. And again, Black Friday, you guys, Black Friday. So again, head on over to our Facebook group. They watch along in there, so you can even like go over there and watch with them and enter for a chance to win a $500 gift card. That's crazy. So congrats to hitting 10K members, everybody over there in that group, and good luck with that gift card because that's a pretty rad prize. Like you can get a full statue or maybe like 2 Hot Toys figures depending on what you collect. Anyway, rad prize. So you guys, we're gonna go to our first video break, and when we come back, we have the Deadpool X-Force life-size bust. You're watching Sideshow Live. We'll be right back. Hey, what's up, Deadpool? How's it going? You're looking pretty good in your X-Force gear. Just saying. It's a pretty good looking bust right there. So Deadpool got a little bit of a makeover, as you can see. He was missing his X-Force buddies, and he decided to ask for a new paint job. So this is our Deadpool X-Force variant life-size bust. He is available now, and there are only 100 pieces of him ever made. So if you are a Deadpool fan, if you're an X-Force fan, if you're an X-Men fan, if you are mutant and proud, you are definitely gonna want to add this amazing piece. I forgot to turn him into your collection. It's because he's given me like the eyes, you know? So it's a little bit awkward. Yeah, I know, I see you, Deadpool, I get it. But yeah, Deadpool is so awesome. Has like a whole arsenal of weaponry, including these katanas, his magazine pouches, and his, of course, homemade Deadpool grenades. He's so cool. Wow, look at that. They're right there. It's the X-Force variant on the grenades too. So they don't have the Deadpool like regular eyes, the circles. They have the X's because it's his X. This is a totally new paint job for him. So yeah. Hey Deadpool, what's up? Again, I want to emphasize the only 100 of these that exist in the whole world. So if you, Deadpool fan, X-Force fan, X-Men fan, mutant and proud. I keep saying that because I'm hoping that y'all out there are just as like, you know, mutant friendly as I am, and possibly are mutants themselves. Or, you know, people who are in the Weapon X program. I just like touching him. Hi, Deadpool. Hi. Yeah. Am I making it weird? I'm making it weird. You guys, we have another video break. And when we come back, we'll be showing you what it was like when Susan Eisenberg and George Newbern were here in studio with us. You're watching Sideshow Live. We'll be right back.
Bruce Timm's art just had such a huge impact on people because it was just so different, so new. It was a language of line work that was unlike anything people had seen at the time.
DC animation just really kind of exploded, expanded. It was a huge inspiration. The designs, the storytelling, even the animation, it's just so unique.
The representations on the show were everything that you loved about the comic. It gave a whole generation Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman to know and to love.
Line work and silhouettes, no matter which angle it's drawn at, you could see in the show that it creates a sense of movement. So we wanted to kind of capture that energy and bring that energy into a three-dimensional form that's representative of the feeling of the cartoon.
We're starting the line with Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. And with DC, we always default to the Justice League Trinity because it covers so much.
We didn't want a static presentation. We really wanted something that not only captured the style, but captured the animation.
It's kind of meant to embody the best attributes of each character.
Translating any 2D art, especially art that fans hold really dear, turning that into 3D is always a challenge.
You always have to check your lines from every single angle, every step of the way, because one contour from the front, it looks totally different when translated in 3D from a different angle.
During the show, the style started to change, and we just wanted to take bits and pieces of everything and make the idealized version of Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman.
We're just doing a little highlighting and shading to sort of give them a more three-dimensional feel, but I think from any angle you could take a picture of it and it would look like a still from the show.
We wanted the base to be very specific to that character and their storyline.
Much more representative of the backgrounds in the show, splattered and stipply, kind of creating tonal maps and shadows rather than more subtle paint on the figure.
I think we've taken the art and found a fun, new, unique way to present it.
The collaboration aspect on these things it's amazing. Pretty much everyone involved has an intense love for these characters.
I'm hopeful and optimistic that our fans will find the joy in these things as much as we have.
The sense of action, I think, is really what ties them all together. It's been great watching the main trinity kind of come to life, but I think fans will be excited to see which characters outside of the trinity may be coming up.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Sideshow Live. We always have amazing guests that come through the studio, but I am very personally excited about the two that we have in the studio right now. Let's face it, we truly have a god and a goddess among us. Yeah, George Newbern and Susan Eisenberg, aka Superman and Wonder Woman, are here right now. Woo! Oh my gosh! Yeah, I'm watching all of the crew like geek out, like when we have to send an email to like let everyone know, like, hey, people are coming through the office who you might not recognize, and people were like, oh my god, like we just got emails back, oh my god, well, Superman fun. And Wonder Woman. That's fun. So for those of you who do not know, because you mostly are used to seeing them as their animated counterparts, Susan Eisenberg voiced Wonder Woman throughout Justice League and Justice League Unlimited and various animated movies, and George Newbern did the same for Superman. Yes. So wow, how are you guys?
Doing great, doing great.
We're
out
good.
Out here in Thousand Oaks.
I know. Happy to be here.
Yeah,
happy to be here.
We're happy we're here as well.
Yeah, exactly.
So you must have some amazing stories to tell about your time doing these characters. So is it okay if I ask you guys a
Sure,
couple
go.
questions?
Sure.
All right.
Shoot.
First up, how did you guys find yourselves in these roles? Like, what was the process like to become Wonder Woman or Superman?
I auditioned the old-fashioned way. I mean, really, it was just
Same. Yeah.
Everyone auditioned for the roles.
Awesome.
It was a big show. Auditioned, and then I had a callback and had to go down to Warner Brothers and meet Bruce Timm and Andrea Romano. And
did you just die?
Well, yes. Yes, I did. It was very intimidating, but I didn't know who they were in terms of how big they were at the time. This was 2000. So, I wasn't, intimidated by their history, but just the job itself felt very big. And Bruce showed me the picture of Diana, and then I had to read for them, and then they gave me a couple of directions, and I had to do it a few times, and then they were like, okay, goodbye. And I was just like, I hope I got it, but you have to let it go. Yeah. And then like maybe a month later, I got the call. You got the call. And it changed my life forever. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Was it similar?
It was similar. It was an audition, and I didn't really. I'm a little oblivious. I get them. I go where I'm told. You have a thing at 3. Try to go get that. I'm like, good. I've got a mortgage. I just go. I go there. But so I didn't know that I was actually replacing Tim Daly because he was busy. Oh. But I don't care. Yeah. I'm good with it. But Tim was, I guess, doing Wings or something else, and he was super busy. And so I was pinch hitting for him, and I had no idea that it would turn into literally how many years later? 15 years later? Yeah. It's still going.
Yeah.
It's definitely been the longest job I've ever had, the sort of ongoing job I've ever had, ever. I mean, no one has jobs that last that long. So, and I also didn't really realize what sort of responsibility it would be to be playing this sort of iconic character. I mean, I always loved Superman.
Yeah.
Who doesn't?
But then it sort of, then the series was popular and kept going and going. I was like, oh wow, look at the people that love this, and at the time they made like they made an outfit, a Superman outfit, where you touch the button and it goes, Superman, I'm Superman, and I had to go voice that, and then I could buy it for my son who was, he's 16 now, but he was like, in third grade. I was like, this is a cool job.
Yeah.
It just grew and had so many sort of incarnations of life. It just kept going and going. Video games and directed DVD movies and the series and then conventions and getting to be with these great folks, continue just sort of checking back in and getting together. It's just been one of those super rare Hollywood jobs,
Yeah.
So.
I mean, speaking of the longevity of this particular job, the character, of course, both of them throughout the 15 plus years you guys have been playing them have definitely evolved. And how do you adjust the performance for that evolution?
I think that it depends on the project you're working on. So if we're doing Injustice, then obviously Wonder Woman's very different in Injustice than she was on Justice League.
Absolutely.
And so really I feel like I'm there to serve the project. So if the project is Injustice or it's Justice League Doom, whatever that is.
Justice League Doom.
Right, so whatever that is, that's what my job is. And thankfully there's a writer and a voice director there, and they're guiding you. So you're not, okay, like, go do this. It's like, this is how we want to shape this character, and this is how we want you to voice her. Now go do that. And but we're given some aid along the way. There's a lot of guidance.
And each one, and not just the original animated series, but then you go to the games. The style of the games is quite different. And then some of the direct-to-DVD movies get different animation styles, and some of the dialogue is you can tell the difference when Bruce does dialogue, and then another person and another person. They're so different. So we just try to, like she said, just service whatever that particular project is.
Wow.
I mean, you probably wouldn't be able to tell that much, not that different for me, but sometimes the attack is a little different.
But in Injustice, like that's the one that's really the outlier.
Yeah, and then that's like an Elseworld too. So it's not like a regular timeline that you're dealing with.
Right, exactly. And so and she's such a badass in that, and I'm not used to play. I mean, yes, a badass, but she's so villainous, and so I'm used to playing her so heroically. So again, you're just leaving it up to other people to tell you what they need from the performance, and then you do your best to try.
You said something about Elfworld. Did I miss something?
Elseworld?
Oh, I thought you said Elfworld. I'm like, okay. I think I've really done everything quite wrong.
That's a new thing.
I can't believe I didn't get caught on Elfworld.
We're just totally going to have you record Elfworld
Superman's
right now.
deaf. Okay, but sorry.
Superman Elfworld. That's a new.
It's pretty good.
Let's write the
actually.
comic now that's happening.
Come on, I can see it.
Yeah, there you go.
See it.
No, Elseworlds, it's like when there's a different time. Like, okay, cool, got it.
It's just the left ear, a little.
I see. I'll just. So did you guys get to work alongside each other in studio a lot?
Earlier we did. I mean, what did you say, the third or fourth season? When it was Justice League and Friends, and then their friends. But then that was harder to get together. Everybody was.
But we worked together. I mean, that's the beauty of animation as opposed to the video games where you're by yourself. We were all together with, just not only the 7 of us, but all the guest stars. So we'd be in these huge rooms.
It's like John Rhys Davies.
I know.
Powers Booth and Mark Hamill. It was just like, what
crazy.
the hell is this day?
Oh my God, that's
crazy.
amazing.
Yeah, it was really, it made you giddy walking in, and you just like Alfred Molina would be sitting next to me saying, "I've never done this before. How do you do this? What is this? And you just like, it was really heady.
Oh my God,
because super fun.
That's amazing. Fun. Oh my gosh, I'm just like picturing Unlimited, like that cast just.
It was everybody.
And Nathan Fillion, who else? I mean, you see the list. It's like, oh wow, yeah, that guy was there.
Yeah, like Phil Lamar.
Oh, Phil.
Well, Phil
he was a regular.
He was a regular.
Yeah.
And Phil was geeky enough to know everybody.
Oh yeah.
Like all the characters. Whereas like I didn't know.
I didn't either.
I met Phil when I worked at a comic book store. So like Phil would come in every single week, and I would give him his books. Like,
he would.
He'd be on the
he's
floor.
A consumer. He's a consumer.
No, he's like on the floor,
in
like
between
on the ground.
In between takes, he'd be on the floor,
he's like
just flipping through his comic book.
I mean, I
love that.
Comic books. That was more of a younger thing for me.
We were. George and I weren't geeky that way.
No.
No. But you grew. But look at what you've done.
I know. I've become by proxy an official.
And we've educated. You try to educate yourself. You try to figure out like what universe and what origin is going on now.
Yeah.
And you try. I mean, I like listening to the discussions about it. So
you can't possibly answer. I mean, I can hardly answer some of those detailed questions from fans at those cons about in episode number 603A.
But
I'm like, I don't remember which one
but
that was.
some of the episodes stand out.
That's actually the next question. Did you have a favorite episode that you worked on? And if you don't know the episode number, maybe you can describe the plot.
All the Elfworld ones I like the most.
Those were good.
The Elfworlds are very, very
special.
good.
Yep.
There was a Christmas episode that Wonder Woman was not in, but people, Comfort and Joy, and people talk about that episode a lot.
Yeah, that was a great one.
It was so emotional.
That was a great one.
And intense. Yeah, so that one I think is a standout. But for me, this little piggy is a standout because, you know,
That's like my favorite episode.
It was just so fun. And again, I'm not really in it a lot.
Yeah, you're a pig most of the time.
I'm a piggy.
Did you voice the pig?
I did.
Oh my gosh, really?
No.
Oh.
I did.
Oh, okay.
But it's so much fun. And there's like there's humor, there's the action, there's the romance. It had covered all the bases, which I really appreciated.
Yeah.
So that's one of my favorites. But the Once and Future Thing, I loved. I mean, I think Dwayne McDuffie wrote that one. You know, Secret Origins, because it's Secret Origins.
That was early. Secret Origins was like one of the first.
Yeah, so I mean, we were trying to get our footing, you know, and which was, I say this in interviews a lot. I mean, Wonder Woman was getting her footing because she was leaving Themyscira and coming, you know, to work with this team. So it was like kind of perfect because I was like trying to figure this out, and
so you got to go on the journey with Diana.
I mean, I really did. Truly, I did. That's how I feel.
I love that.
That's how I feel.
Aww.
Yeah.
And from Superman's perspective, what was that like?
Well, you know, I had not done a whole lot of animation before. I'd done one cartoon series called Pirates of Dark Water.
Oh my
God! It was
God.
at Hanna-Barbera. It was Jodie Benson and Tim Curry and me and Roddy McDowell and
Wow.
That was I first got
that when I was like,
did you really?
Really small.
I played Ren, the lead guy. But that was the first thing for me.
Mind
and then
blown.
after that,
my mind is like literally
Yeah.
blown right now. I
Yeah.
haven't thought of that series in
Pirates
years.
of Dark Water, and the animation was pretty cool on that too, actually. But that was my first thing, and then there was a long break where I just didn't do any animation. Then it was this, and my voice was higher when I started, and they kept saying, we gotta pitch him down a little bit, you know, whatever. I thought, oh, well, I'm gonna get fired. Sorry, it's okay. And then toward the end of the series, I started to go, okay. The more I did it, it kind of sat in a comfortable place, and then as the evolution of sort of understanding the character, it became easier, and I got older, and my voice just got
and we got more familiar with
more
it and more
familiar.
comfortable in those roles. I mean, they're so iconic, and yet like they were just they're Diana and they're Clark too. So and I think, you know, there was Andrea Romano, our voice director, you know, yelling at us like, you know, deeper George or deeper Susan, she's a warrior, you know, for F's sake, you know, like you have to just strengthen her up.
Yeah.
And so, you know, that was always there. I mean, she was always there, you know, yelling at both of us to tell it, you know, gently, but just, you know, so it just got easier as we went along, for sure.
Now, have you guys ever been recognized by your voice alone?
I have many times, actually, more than I ever thought I would. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. It happens a lot at the airport.
Wowza.
Really?
I'll be saying
That's
to
thrilling.
many people at counters and desks that look up and go, Superman. Yep.
Oh my gosh. No,
I've
haven't.
had it over phone with phone helpers. Customer service.
Like operators?
Oh
Yes,
my God.
operators.
I think they're called operators.
Really?
Well, not operators, but like someone you call it, you know, Verizon or whatever,
Yeah,
customer service.
Okay.
I've had that happen
Oh my
several
gosh.
times, and I was like,
Really?
well, that is something.
Do they give you a discount?
Nope.
Okay.
I still
You
had to
don't
say,
get a
I still
Superman
had to say, I'm
discount?
going to quit. I'm going to T-Mobile. You know,
Yeah.
sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
But Superman is, so it's a little.
Yeah,
different.
right, exactly.
Yeah,
Wow.
no, I haven't. I mean, if I do the voice,
Uh-huh.
what I typically do at Comic-Cons, because parents will bring their children up to the table and they'll say, you know, this is Wonder Woman in that show that you, and I don't look like her. So
Yeah, you do.
Well, thanks.
Yeah.
But so I'll have them turn around, you know, and close their eyes, and then I'll just like go say something to them, and then like you see the smile
That's fun.
appear, because if somebody's staring at me, it loses something because they're imagining her, but they're seeing me. So if you close the eyes, then it works, and if I do the voice. Whereas Kevin just stands on a chair and just,
Stands on the chair.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
that
stands on the
that's
chair.
so funny.
You know, I am Batman.
Yeah.
I am the, you know, he
Yeah.
announces. Yeah.
Speaking of Kevin, this actually is a really great segue. We have a little bit of a surprise for you guys. As you can see on our set, we do have the Batman statue here, but Kevin couldn't join us as he is in New York right now. So we're just gonna just show. Our crew's just gonna show you guys
Okay.
really quick.
George, Susan, I'm speaking to you from the library of Wayne Manor, and I have one question. Why aren't we doing more Justice League? The world wants more Justice League! And that's all Batman has to say on the matter. See you guys soon.
Oh, we were just chatting about. We just came back and we were chatting about Kevin.
I know, it's
yeah,
exciting.
he's right there.
That's
so yeah,
Kevin.
he wanted to say
That's
hi
our
to you
Batman.
guys.
Hi, Kevin.
So yeah, obviously he was a huge part of the show. You know,
For sure.
he completed the Trinity.
Yeah, it's the Trinity.
Yeah, I was just saying. Kevin came by our booth at New York Comic Con, and my back was to him, and I recognized him by his voice.
Sure,
of course,
Yeah.
because he is Batman.
He is
Batman.
He is.
So, you mentioned you get to see children dressed as Superman and Wonder Woman every year. How does it feel to like know that you're impacting the younger generation who are just starting to come into comic books, geekdom?
Is the animated series on somewhere right
Yeah,
now?
It is. It's on DC Universe.
It's on DC Universe. It's also.
Oh, you mean online?
Yes.
The episodes are okay. Got it.
And you can stream it.
And you can stream it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no, it's out there.
Yeah.
Okay,
and you can buy them on DVD. I mean,
and Blu-ray.
And Blu-ray. I have all of them.
Yeah.
Goodness,
No.
don't be ashamed. Don't be ashamed.
No, I'm not.
Are you kidding?
like,
in this universe,
I'm in this world.
we're
of course.
we're the outliers in this world.
Totally.
Yeah. So, how does that?
It's an honor. It's an honor to have the kids still seeing you and loving what you're doing and servicing this sort of world of iconic characters. I mean,
yeah, and it's
what more
great
could you ask
because
for?
like it's generational. So
Right.
you know, the people who grew up on our show are showing it to their kids.
You see a dad dressed as Superman with his son dressed as Superman. They come up to you like,
This is
how good this? He's loving it.
Yeah,
it's a trip. It's fantastic.
It's a trip. And again, when we were first doing it at Warner Brothers, at the mall,
Did you know?
Sherman Oaks Galleria.
Did we know what?
Yeah. Did you know that this was going to
No.
be like a huge?
No, I had no idea. I just thought, this is
Like,
we're
it's
going to
fun
do 10
to be
episodes.
Superman.
Right.
It'll be fun to be Wonder Woman.
It's more than fun.
Yeah.
Like it really did feel bigger than that.
Okay.
It felt.
But I saw the opening. We were talking about when we saw the opening credit from that first year. I was like,
I
was like,
my God.
this is huge.
Yeah.
This is be huge. Yeah.
I mean, the theme song still gives me
Oh,
chills.
yeah.
Yeah. No, it really felt big in that regard because it was just such an incredible show. But that we'd still be here all these years later talking about it and still doing voicing these characters.
It's fantastic.
No, we wouldn't have known that then. No.
Did you guys have a favorite villain to like thwart when you were?
Probably Cersei.
Oh,
Because
one.
she just is like.
She doesn't get it.
No.
She doesn't get it. She doesn't get it.
Ever.
Yeah.
No, and they just, she just kept I mean, Cheetah was like the bane of my existence, pardon the pun.
Yeah.
But, Cheetah was like Cheetah. I mean, what was it, Apocalypse or Doom? One of those. It was like all Cheetah. It was, not to put you on the spot, I should probably know. But one of the movies, it was like she was my main villain. And so, yeah, I'm used to her being like there and thwarting me. But it was, all of them. I mean, it's all good. I mean, anything with the Joker, anything with Lex, Luthor. I mean,
Yeah, Lex Luthor has got to be my favorite because I know Clancy and I went to the same school together and I've known him forever. And so it's just hilarious.
and
You
Clancy,
again.
Clancy and Mark. I mean, like, Maria as Hawkgirl. Like, it's like we're all this part of this team. It's all good.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I wish we got to do more with Mark Hamill. We didn't do that much, but I enjoyed
he was
it.
there. I think he was in the studio. I remember seeing him once.
4 or 5 times, I remember.
But no, I mean,
he was more Kevin's guy.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you rotated out of, especially when Unlimited started.
Oh yeah.
Because you just didn't get to appear as much because there were so many other heroes joining.
But he was most surprising out of all the voiceover people that I saw. Was like didn't see that voice coming out of Luke Skywalker. I was like, what the hell is going on here?
I remember when my dad told me that the Joker was Luke Skywalker, I was like, no, he isn't.
It did not compute. It did not compute.
And it's crazy.
Now it does.
And then now in my life, I'm like, of course the Joker.
We sort of kind of, it's sort of, that was really who he was, And then you see, then you see him as the older guy in Star Wars movies and go, he really grew into himself as a
Well,
as
and
a
he
performer and
loves
actor.
this universe.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he credits this universe with giving him a second career.
That's right. That's
I
right.
mean, you know,
Yeah, I read
people.
that, yeah.
I mean, yeah, he did that Luke Skywalker. dude,
whatever you want to call that thing.
I don't know, Star Wars or whatever. But I mean, this was, you know, the Joker is Mark Hamill.
Yeah.
Mark Hamill is the Joker.
Ladies and gentlemen. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh my God. I always bring up Christmas with the Joker as like one of my favorite from the Batman series, just because, oh my God, the craziness of the Joker is
Crazy. Yeah, it is.
There's nothing like it out there. So there are many fans of the DC animated universe in the Sideshow studio. So to be able to work on these projects was a dream project for a lot of people here in-house, and then to see them come to life. And then now I have another reason, because this is how I met you, is because you were checking out your statue.
So fun.
So what do you guys think?
It's amazing. It's great. You don't see these very often. You see more of the more realistic, you know, a little more.
But now that we feel like the fans are now grown up and they have jobs and
they have jobs and can get one,
and they can, you know,
they don't have to ask mom or dad for
they don't have to ask mom or dad for the action figure.
Yeah.
They can get the Superman animated statue that has all these fun little.
I know, and I just noticed like the crumble of the mascara.
Yeah.
Like that is. I didn't notice that before, and I'm just staring at it now. I mean, that's just dynamite. It really is. And I mean, I asked earlier, like, how did this come about? Because
it's just because we're fans.
When I saw
when
I saw that it was Justice League, like our Justice League.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I was really floored, which is when I saw you with Kevin promoting this guy, and I was like, what?
Yeah.
Like, what's happening?
Yeah.
So yeah, it was extremely exciting to see these come to life.
And it was a complete dream come true for us in-house to be able to bring them to life, because for us, we grew up on you are our Superman and you are our Wonder Woman. That's how that works in our brain. So of course we had to bring them to life. So I'm just gonna give our audience a little bit about these particular figures.
Only 12 more minutes.
Close. So you can see we incorporated different elements into these figures. They have, you know, they obviously have the thematic base to their character, but they all can fight together if you need them to form a team and have a whole Justice League set. But Wonder Woman is on a Themyscira-themed base. Superman, of course, is coming off of the Daily Planet, and Batman has a Gotham architecture-themed base with bats. So the exclusive for Superman is a swap-out head that has his smile on it.
Naturally.
Obviously. The exclusive for Batman is a swap-out right hand with a grappling gun. And the swap-out exclusive for Wonder Woman is a left hand holding her sword. So she will have her sword in her hand on the exclusive. So both Superman and Batman are available for pre-order on the site right now. You can head on over to side.show/animatedbatman for Batman, side.show/animated Superman for Superman. See? Yeah?
Look at that.
Superman?
Look at that happens.
And then for Wonder Woman is going up for pre-order very, very, very soon. So you can RSVP for her at side.show/wonderanimated. And when you RSVP for something, you are the first to be notified when it goes up for pre-order. You can choose if it texts you or if it emails you, however you want to know that Wonder Woman's available, you will know. It'll notify you.
Beauty.
So you guys, thank you so much for being here today. This has just been a dream come true for me, for all of us here, and you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. You guys, we have a video break for you. You're watching Sideshow Live.
Thank you.
Oh my God. Welcome to Hogwarts, everyone. Hi. Any excuse to wear my Potter robes, right? That's happening. Anyway, we are here. First up, thank you so much, Susan Eisenberg and George Newbern, for coming in and talking to us. You guys rock. Oh my God, that was so much fun to do that interview. Since that segment was recorded, we do have information on the Wonder Woman pre-order. Yay! And that is because it goes up today between noon and 3 p.m. Pacific time. So probably very close to after the show. It will be going up for pre-order at the short link that appeared during the segment. There you go, Wonder Animated, side.show/Wonder Animated. Thank you, Sam. So now we're headed to Hogwarts. So our friends at Insight gave us these like amazing books to show off to you guys. They're so cool and excellent holiday gifts, if I do say so myself, especially if you have a Potter fan in your life. This is the Wand Collection book. And you know what? I'm gonna move my coffee so I don't spill it on these amazing books. But first up, let's take a look at this Wand Collection book. Wow, oh my gosh. It kind of requires some magic in order to open it. Look at that. And it comes with an Elder Wand, as you can see right here. And you can get it at side.show/wandbook. It is so great. Let's see what it comes with. It comes with a scale model of the Elder Wand, as seen, wielded by Professor Dumbledore, Lord Voldemort, and another wizard who maybe spoilers. Maybe spoilers. You can see another wizard holding this wand also. The Art of Wand, let's see. This right here. Oh my God, I'm geeking out over this. So everyone knows that the wand chooses the wizard, but every wand has a story of its own. So it has everyone's wand in here and what type they had and what that particular wand means. All right, cool. I was like, wow, I just kept turning to Ravenclaws and I did not mean to, but Cormac was not. So there you go. I did not skew this in the favor of my house. Though, while we did take a break, we had people take the Pottermore quiz, and I do have 2 new house members as of just like 5 minutes ago. So Brett and Brendan sorted into Ravenclaw. Yay, welcome first years. Super excited. So if you go to side.show/wandbook, this also comes with a stunning illustrated poster detailing wand movements and technique. It has, again, over 50 characters and their wands inside that book, and never before seen images from the making of Harry Potter films, including wand blueprints, storyboards for wand battles, and concept art of wand duels. And like I said, excellent Christmas holiday gift for the Potter fan in your life. And you know, all the Potter fans out there, this is such a really cool thing by Insight Edition. So it's at our website, side.show/wandbook. Now I'm gonna put that away for a second and take you to a pop-up guide to Hogwarts. Now, I wish I could show you this entire book because it pops up to create all, like you can unfold the whole book to create all of the grounds of Hogwarts. But I'll show you some of Hogsmeade and a Quidditch pitch. And so it works as a book on its own, but you can also, a letter. We received our Hogwarts letter. Wasn't via owl, a little disappointing, but I guess this would be Harry Potter's anyway, not ours. But we do have new sortings, so you never know when those owls might show up. But yes, this is a limited edition book, so it is a very low edition from our friends at Insight. And like I said, the spine comes off like this right here. It's magnetized. And if you would like to, I don't have enough space here to do it, you can make the whole grounds of Hogwarts laid out with all of the different pop-ups. It is stunning and so cool, and we may or may not have done it in the office before we brought this book to set. So it has 6 exclusive never before seen pop-ups, and you can get yours now at side.show/pop-up Hogwarts. side.show/pop-up Hogwarts. Like, no one's talking about our new fireplace, and I'm kind of bummed about that, because this like is perfect for not only the holidays, but this Hogwarts segment. Doesn't it kind of feel like a common room right now? Is that just me? Kind of feels like yeah, see, Buffy gets it. She's like nodding off camera. So Insight makes these amazing books. They are so awesome that they should be on the list for first years to take to Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry themselves. And they can get acquainted with the grounds of Hogwarts and also the wands that they could potentially have choosing them, because we all know that the wand chooses the wizard or witch. Just saying. So we have another short video break, and after that, we have reached the segment with the Black Friday deals, guys. So that is super exciting. Black Friday deals when we come back. You're watching Sideshow Live. We will be right back. Welcome to Black Friday, everyone. Whoa, whoa. This is actually like way, way bigger than I thought it was gonna be. Crazy. Wow, you guys. So this is Reptile from Mortal Kombat. He is one of the crazy amazing things that is going on deals and discounts during Black Friday. I cannot believe this piece is like, what? That's awesome. So the deal for it right now is it's 10% off and has free US shipping. So that is bonkers crazy. Look at this detail on this piece. Like, I'm just stunned at the level of detail that PCS puts into every single one of their pieces. He has a human masked portrait, an unmasked reptile portrait, an unmasked skull portrait. He has a pair of hands that have acid drip coming out of them, a pair of clean hands, and a right hand holding a mask. This base lights up green. It is not plugged in because you need an AC adapter to plug it in, but it would light up. There's a switch in the back. It is low stock, and like I said, 10% off and shipping for free in the US. So side.show/reptile statue is what you're gonna, like, something that kind of creeps me out, I'm not gonna lie, is that like his fingernails look real. This guy's big enough that his fingernails look real. And just, I'm just crazy about all these details. The fabric costume, there's sculpted elements to it, his like gauntlets, his like shin guards, everything is just insanely detailed. These PCS pieces are stunning, and we have quite a few of them that are on deal and discount right now during Black Friday. So in case you don't know where to go find all of our Black Friday deals, they're over at they're all over our website. They took over our entire page. So you just have to go to sideshow.com. You sign up for our newsletter, go to all of our social media. So that's like Facebook, Sideshow Collectibles, @Collect Sideshow on Twitter, Sideshow Collectibles on Instagram, our deals are everywhere. We have deals like on every license that you can imagine, anything that you particularly want. It's great for gift giving. It's great for treat yourself if, you know, am I right? Am I right? Because like, yeah, that's amazing. This reptile statue, this Mortal Kombat is just crazy, crazy cool. There's other Mortal Kombats. There's other Mortal Kombats. Other Mortal Kombat characters. There's Street Fighter characters, like so many deals. And they are included, but not limited to, we have the Hot Toys quarter scale Batman that is $40 off with code BATBEGIN. There is $50 off the Iron Man Mark III maquette with code MARK3, and $500 off the Boba Fett life-size figure with code BOBALS. That's crazy. So if you were like, oh, you know, maybe I don't want, you know, a full-size Boba because there's a stupid reason that I don't want it. Well, you do, and it's $500 off right now, you guys. And all of these things ship for free in the US that I just mentioned. So Reptile right here, right now, quarter scale. Actually, this is awkward, but I'm totally gonna do this because it's sitting right here. Totally just did this. Sorry, Reptile, but this is the quarter scale Batman from Batman Begins that Hot Toys made. There we go. He's not posed very well because I kind of grabbed him and messed up his pose. But here we go. But he is one of the deals during Black Friday. He has a magnetic cape as part of his thing, so I'm trying to find the magnet for it. And then also trying not to pull it back off when I put him back on his stand. So you guys, $40 off this guy, and he ships for free in the US with code BATBEGIN. I'm sorry if that was awkward for me to run away to grab him, but he's just so pretty. And I needed to show him off. This guy comes with swap outs for hands and faces. He comes with a swap out like bottom side of his cowl. And it's just crazy cool to see all this stuff finally go on like deals and discounts. So sign up for our newsletter, go to our website. Those are crazy awesome things. We're gonna just like seamlessly head into the Q&A because why not? I'm sure you guys have some questions. If you guys are in the Facebook group, another shout out to you guys for reaching 10K. Remember, there is a $500 gift card giveaway happening in there because they hit 10K. So that is amazing. And where do I find there it is. It's like, where do I go for questions? Wow. Cool. But like I said, Black Friday is happening. Black Friday happens, Geeksgiving happening from until the 27th. And then Black Friday happens until the 26th, I believe are the dates. So that is crazy cool. Product deals just in time for the holidays. All this stuff should be shipping out right away. Side.show/Geeksgiving. That is what's happening in the Facebook group. So don't confuse that with Black Friday. Geeksgiving is its own thing. Kind of like David S. Pumpkins, except Geeksgiving, just saying. Since you guys don't have a lot of questions, because hopefully you all are in the Facebook group right now, like talking, chatting, entering to win, I don't know, a $500 gift card, we are just gonna like, I don't know, do you wanna just have a little cool sign off and have everybody just go to the Facebook group? That's what I think you guys should do. So side.show/Geeksgiving. We're gonna head on over there. Geeksgiving is happening right now. Giveaways, rewards points. You know, you guys who are, I know that there are people in there who are like in the chats right now who are constantly like, rewards codes, rewards points. Go to the Facebook group. That's where they're at right now. So side.show/Geeksgiving, rewards points codes, giveaways. We just hit 10K. So like the big get right now is the $500 gift card that you can enter for a chance to win in there. Again, I can't stress this enough. This is such a cool thing that we're doing. Black Friday happening until November 26th. So that's through Cyber Monday. But pay attention because Cyber Monday, we like kind of unlock a whole bunch of other deals that we didn't have to begin with. So you guys want to keep paying attention. We do so much stuff that we're just like, yeah, why don't we do that? So again, go to our website, sideshow.com, and just look at that list of Black Friday deals because they're all over the place. And like I said, $40 off this guy, 10% off this guy, both of them ship free in the US. Just saying. And again, if you want a Boba Fett life-size figure, you have no excuse now. $500 off. So you guys have an awesome Thanksgiving. Have an awesome Black Friday. I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. And don't forget to let your geek side show. Thanks, guys. Bye.